Okay, someone asked me to make a video concerning the situation of why we're trying to get Greenland, right? And short answer, because we don't need people being our neighbors. But I'm gonna let you hear, cause y'all love Google a lot, right?
Greenland. Yes, clearly strategic Greenland absolutely does matter strategically between the US, Russia, and China. It sits in the Arctic between North America, US, Canada, Europe, Denmark, Russia across the Arctic Ocean. The US already has a major military base there, Thule Patuxent Space Base, used for missile detection, space surveillance, Arctic defense. That's why US military planners care about Greenland, not symbolism, but geography and radar range. China has also shown interest in Arctic trade routes and resources, which is another reason US strategists pay attention to Greenland. So on Greenland, your instinct is correct. It does sit in a position that affects the balance between major powers. Canada, different situation. Canada is geographically close, yes, but Canada is already a formal ally of the US, part of NATO, part of NORAD, shared air defense, shares intelligence via Five Eyes Alliance. Borders are already open economically and militarily coordinated. So Canada already functions as a strategic partner, not a buffer state or enemy. When Trump talked about Canada as the 51st state, it was largely political rhetoric, pressure, and trade disputes, not a serious military or geopolitical plan. There is no strategic need to take Canada because the U.S. already gets all the defense cooperation it would want from Canada without annexation. Russia, China, and the Arctic. The bigger reality underneath all this is the Arctic region is becoming a new power zone. Ice melts, new shipping routes, untapped resources. Russia has been militarizing Arctic bases. China calls itself a near Arctic power and invests in Arctic access. So Greenland becomes valuable in that context. Hash bottom line, plain truth. Greenland, yes, truly strategic between US and Russia, China. Canada, no strategic need. Already fully allied Arctic region overall, emerging geopolitical battleground.
So, now you know. Now you know exactly why we are doing what we're doing, you guys. This is not about emotions and feelings. This is not about who was here and who came here, who conquered, and anything else. This is basically, in my humble opinion, it's to keep people from getting close enough to do harm to America ever again. Because America was conquered by 7 nations, right? So it's a smart move to try to go after that particular country to be able to control what's going on. So someone asked me to make a second video to that, so I'm doing that or whatnot. I try to hear what you guys are saying so that I can do whatever research I need to do, you know. And this is alleged TikTok purposes only. Have a great day. You guys, make sure you go to my website, Natiba Genealogy. You can start there. I created my own platform where you can find either your mother, father, right, or your ancestors, or do even the research yourself. I have a tree. Just go check it out. Have a great day.